Hi, I'm Kevin Harrington, an original shark on the hit TV show Shark Tank, and I'm here with Forbes Riley. Forbes is a celebrity fitness guru as well as a television show host. And Forbes, it's great to have you today.
Thank you.
We're here to talk about an exciting new product that you've come out with, and this is a weight loss program called EAT. It's also an online program. It's a book as well as an online program, and this is the journal for what you eat and for what's eating you. Now, I'm going to put this down so you can tell me all about how you came about developing this.
Well, you know, Kevin, people have seen me on television for many years as a weight loss fitness expert, but it came about because most of my life I was 30 to 40 pounds heavier than I am.
Wow.
And I was a dancer, and I used to work out all the time, but I was very much criticized and put down for my weight issue. I was even on Broadway with Christopher Reeve and sent to Overeaters Anonymous.
Oh, wow.
And my mom, God rest her soul, was 260 pounds my whole life. And one of the issues was I understood how to physically work out, but I didn't understand what food was. In fact, when I was a dancer in New York, I used to have a banana nut muffin. Big banana nut, thinking bananas and nuts are healthy, but look at the size of the muffin.
Right, okay.
And I didn't understand the value of food, when you eat, why you eat. So what did I do? I went on diets. Every single diet known to man, from Beverly Hills to Scarsdale, you name it, I've been on it.
Right.
And I found that as soon as I went on a diet, I would get anxious and nervous, and I would cheat. Because if I didn't have tuna fish on Tuesdays, I was done.
Gotcha.
So it took me many, many years, and a couple of things happened. One, I ran into Jack LaLanne, and I discovered the power of juicing.
That was a big hit for you on TV.
It was as an infomercial, but more as meeting a man who said things like, if man made it, don't eat it.
Okay.
And I started to wake up and said, what is the value of the food I'm eating? And one of the things that I did, and I'd love everyone watching to really kind of take out a pen and write this down, is if I would ask you, Kevin, what the word diet means. For people, it means starvation, deprivation, calorie counting.
It means don't eat, usually, right? Okay.
But that's not the secret.
Right.
In fact, here's what diet means.
Okay.
D-I-E-T.
Right.
Decisions I eat today.
Okay.
So think about this. At every time, everywhere, you make a decision. When the waitress comes and says, what do you want to drink? You can say, I just want water, or you can say, I want alcohol. When the bread comes to the table, you can say, I don't want to eat it because it's right there. When dessert comes, you might want to say, hey, I don't want that, or please cut my portion in half.
Or one of those big frappuccinos that's got all the calories in it at Starbucks, right?
But for me, it was even worse than that. I was lying to myself. And so I started writing journals. And what I realized many years into this process is that I would take a spiral-bound book and start, I weigh X, I want to lose that. I was obsessed with that concept.
Okay.
Or I would buy those little teeny journals where you'd write in it. And I said, this isn't working for me. And so I sat down and said, what makes it different? So I started to create a full color concept of what it means to write down in a journal. And you should eat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times a day. You're allowed to have snacks.
So you get to eat a lot, actually, huh?
You get to eat anything that you want. In fact, the system is you don't tell anybody what to eat. You first start by writing down what you do eat.
Okay.
I mean, I would ask you, how many meals did you have today? I know you started with a protein bar this morning, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
But how many hours did you go? And here's the funny thing. When you start to look at what you eat, the only rule of the book, if you bite it, write it.
Okay.
So think about this. It's 11
That's
o'clock.
pretty simple, though. I mean, if you're truthful to the system, right?
Yes, I'll tell you what, it's challenging.
Okay.
Because here's what happens. And it's like a training mechanism. I used to work with dogs in the same way you train a dog.
Right.
So let me ask you a question. Are you somebody like me who struggled with their weight? Who says, hey, you know what? I'm tired. I went on the diets and they made me feel bad and I'm still the same size, or maybe I don't eat and I'm even bigger. And especially if you're somebody who works in an office or isn't very mobile, one, I've got a secret that will change your life by getting your metabolism going. But if you give me 6 weeks, I'm going to take you on a journey that I think is going to make you happier and healthier, whoever you are. You're going to get honest with yourself, never go on a diet, and some of these exercises go beyond body changing, they're life changing. Imagine you now come to realize that your family is important, vacation is important, maybe working smarter, not harder is important. Who knew all of that could come from what looks like a simple diet program? Well, I'll tell you what, I developed this from my heart. It took me 3 years to write this. I'm so excited. I've taken hundreds of people through this. My question to you is, what are you waiting for? There's information at the bottom of the screen. You simply go to the website. There's always free goodies. There's great motivation and inspirational testimonials. And I'm always giving away information. You want to come be part of my team and eat? Because I'll tell you what, chances are if you're fighting your weight, it's more than just what you eat. Perhaps it's what's eating you.
And you said something